Hello again. I have a question for you. Now, what I'm about to say to you may not apply to you. Perhaps you may know someone who would benefit from what I'm about to say. If so, please pass this on to them. You would probably be doing them an enormous favour. Did you know that you don't have to remain stuck? Yes, stuck in a rut, yet knowing deep down inside yourself, in that part of you that knows everything there is to know about you, you somehow know there is more. You know you want to make changes in your life, and yet don't know how. Remember, you were born into this world not feeling the way you perhaps are currently feeling, or not believing what you are currently believing. Or perhaps you have a limiting belief about yourself, as I say, and what you can achieve with your life and who you are, and a feeling of being stuck perhaps. Now, this stuckness is probably a protection mechanism. Yes, a protection mechanism. Maybe being afraid of what other people think of you, or having an unrealistic belief you have about yourself, that you're not good enough, or that you'll never succeed, or that you're that and no more. You see, it all started way back when man and indeed woman were hunters, hunting for their food, or being hunted for food. From that we get the fight, flight or freeze response. To fight the Saber Tooth Tiger or run away from it to safety, if we can. Or we freeze. Science tells us that memory of the Saber Tooth Tiger remains ingrained in our deeper mind, and we operate in the same way today that our ancient forefathers reacted or behaved. The freeze response, as mentioned above, is a protection mechanism. Protection from what, you may ask? Well, we are no longer hunted by a saber-toothed tiger, yet we experience the same emotional response as if we're being hunted. Strange, isn't it? You are probably familiar with what I'm saying. Now, if you can identify with what I've just said, it's probably because it's probably somewhat reassuring that you're not alone. Thousands of people feel that way, and yet that's not very consoling, is it? You know what? You don't have to feel that way. You don't have to feel that way, or you don't have to have those same old limiting beliefs about yourself. So isn't it time you did something about it now? Henry Ford is credited with the following saying, I believe, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are 100% correct. When you were born, you weren't handed a manual on how to run your own brain. Yet today, yes, today, science has given us so much information on how our brains work that it's startling how much we know about our brains compared to, let's say, 25 years ago. Modern day science has coined the phrase Neuro-Plasticity. The nerve or neural pathways in our brain are constantly being renewed and are repaired, enabling us to learn and to continue to learn. Similarly, if you consider some of the unwanted behaviour you currently indulge in is a learned behaviour, guess what? If you learned that unwanted behaviour, yes, you can learn something new, something that is way more expressive of the true you, to unleash that creative capacity of your mind so that you thrive and express yourself to the fullest. To learn new beliefs, leaving behind the old jaded beliefs that have held you back for so long now. being much more calm with the capacity to make that breakthrough, that shift you have desired for so many years now, perhaps. And your relationships becoming way more expressive and meaningful with the people who matter to you. You don't have to take my word for it. Many eminent scientists attest to the plasticity of the human mind, your mind, where change happens. Is that something that you'd like to do? Now, I know you're going to say yes. You'd be crazy not to want to make those changes, all for the better now if you want to make changes at all. So, I want to make you aware of a great bunch of professional, ethical people who can help you. Let me introduce you to the European Association of Professional Hypnotherapists. As the name suggests, they are based in Europe, for now mostly Ireland and the UK. Many work online. And you have the peace of mind that you be looked after in confidence and safety. You'll find them on eaph.ie website. Now, I just know they are waiting right now to hear from you, to help you make those changes you so eagerly want to make, that you so eagerly deserve. So just pop on over now to eaph.ie. Find out more information and get sorted. And I know both you and I will be glad you have. So that's all for now. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.